Every year, the trustees of every community and technical college in the state nominate a student for the Transforming Lives Award. Tasha Big Eagle is Clark College's 2021 nominee. Let's listen as she shares her story with us.
Hello, my name is Tasha Big Eagle. I am pursuing a bachelor's degree in human development and psychology at WSU Vancouver while completing my certificate of addiction counseling education at Clark College. Addiction is something which has touched my life on many levels. When I was 19 years old and a sophomore in college, I went to a party and was introduced to methamphetamine. It took a hold of my life. Subsequently, I dropped out of college and started my hard journey of addiction. I was incarcerated for the first time when I was 21. Upon my release, I was renewed with hope and determination. I completed treatment and restarted college. Finals week of my second quarter back, I was blindsided. My father, a Dakota Sioux, came to live with me to rebuild our broken relationship. Unfortunately, my father was never able to break his cycle of addiction. In 2008, he overdosed in his sleep on prescription methadone while sitting next to me as I studied for my upcoming finals. Heartbroken, I felt like I was responsible, like I could have stopped it. Sadly, I turned my pain into a heroin addiction. In 2010, God intervened and put me in jail. In the 7 years I spent incarcerated, I took every class and counseling session available. I became a peer mentor, a mediator, and a domestic violence advocate. These positions taught me to be a fair and caring person who leads with respect and love. After leaving prison, it was difficult to find employment. When my son was born, I realized I would need to invest in my education if I wanted to care for him and my family. I enrolled at Clark College and connected with the college's re-entry navigator. With her support and the support of the college's workforce education services, I was able to find resources and programs to help me succeed in college. My son began his own educational journey in the college's on-campus childcare. Through the Addiction Counseling Education Club, I discovered my passion for human services. The Reentry Club gave me a sense of community. I was able to find gainful employment, at first through work study, and now as a staff member in the position of Homelessness Prevention Coordinator. Today, I have 11 years of sobriety and over 4 successful years since my release from prison. These past years have brought many hurdles and successes. I am taking care of my maternal grandparents who are infirm. I am the primary provider for my beautiful son who turns 3 in March. My dream is to work with minority youth and their families, and ultimately to pursue a doctorate in prevention science. I want to research ways to change the policies and systems which create barriers and contribute to unhealthy behaviors. Our future is with our children. I believe if we educate and help them at a young age, we can reduce the risk of addiction, violence, and poverty. While addiction, trauma, and incarceration have touched my life, they do not define who I am. I want to continue to help others and be a force in the progress of treatment, prevention, and intervention. Today, the climate in our nation and world is filled with turmoil and conflict. Many of us are struggling to overcome barriers in our pursuit for education. We feel lost trying to adapt to a new form of virtual living while contending with economic and health insecurities. At times, these barriers seem harrowing, but it is my belief that as a college and a community, we can overcome them together. Thank you.